To all my SEO friends and family, Ralph here with another video. Wow, it's been a long time. Very happy to be making another video. All right, so with all that being said, let me just jump right into it. Let you know where I've been and where I'm going, because it's towards the end of the year, and I think now is the time to start preparing yourself for next year. So with all that being said, where I've been, I've actually been slowing down, and this is probably the biggest mistake that I've made, which is to tamper with Facebook ads. Not because, well, I can't say it's a mistake, because I've learned how to run them and I've learned what it takes to have a successful campaign. With Facebook ads work like this. Basically, if you don't have a sexy offer, an irresistible offer, don't waste your time with Facebook ads. If you don't have something that pretty much, if you don't have an offer that says and that screams, you know, this is something you just can't resist, stay away from it, right? So if you're working with a company you're running Facebook ads for them, if they're not willing to give you a ridiculously low offer, 50, 60, 70% off, even 80% off for a first-time offer or deal, stay away from Facebook ads, because it's just not worth it at that point in time, because you're just not going to get the traction that you need, because Facebook marketing is about interruption marketing. And in order to interrupt somebody while they're scrolling up and down Facebook, you're going to actually have to have something that's going to grab somebody's attention and really say, hey, you can't resist this. Also, Facebook has removed over 5,000 targeting options, which actually does suck. So you can't, you can still, in some cases, really get in there and find, you can still do detailed target marketing, right? You still can. So my advice for anybody doing Facebook advertising marketing is this. Get into the Facebook audience insights first and see what audience you can specifically target and work backwards. So find the audience you can target and work backwards from there, and then find out what product or what company you can work with that you can target that specific audience. Because I made that mistake recently with a pool company. I just acquired a pool company. And I was like, I was gung-ho, because I was like, okay, I'm going to do the irresistible offer thing on Facebook, right? Find homeowners and just put a really good first month offer out there. And I believe it would have worked. But when I got into Facebook, I realized Facebook no longer allows you to target homeowners. Now, you can still do geo-targeting, but it'll be too time consuming for me to get in there and find. First, I got to find all the addresses and do all this other stuff and find communities with homes in it. So it's just, I don't feel like doing all that. It can be done. Anywho, but they removed the option. That's the point I want to talk about. They removed the option for targeting homeowners, and that actually sucked, right? So if you're going to do Facebook marketing, it can be successful. I definitely believe that it can be successful. But you got to work backwards now, especially now that they removed a lot of the targeting. I believe that they removed a lot of the targeting mainly because of politics. I think that they might bring back the targeting. I think after the elections are over with, maybe next year they'll bring back the targeting options. I just think they got rid of it for the elections. So when I think if a lot of people start complaining about it, they'll bring it back. Yeah, but anyway, so that's that. That's where I've been, and it's a mistake and not a mistake. The reason why I would say it was a mistake because it pulled me away from Google My Business listings for way too long, for a few months. But it's okay, because I've learned a new skill set, and I can always package deals, and so I got another skill in my pocket that I can use. So that's always good. Now, where I'm going is, I realize Google My Business listings is the direction I'm heading in, right? Like, I am heading in that direction. Yeah, that's the direction to go in. And the reason for that is because for local businesses, there's just nothing that beats the offer. Oh, excuse me. There's nothing that beats people contacting you because they're looking for what you offer, right? With Facebook or any other type of marketing, it's all interruption, right? Somebody's doing something else and they see your ad and you hope they click on your ad. Well, obviously with Google, they're searching for what you want, and they see your link or your website and they click on it. You have a higher rate of conversion, right? So I have clients, and all of my clients that are on a pay per sale or a pay per lead deal, I'm ending those relationships Not necessarily ending them. I'm ending those agreements, not the relationships, but the agreements that could potentially end the relationship. So in order for me to get to my goals, they're going to have to pay a flat rate, because right now I'm having problems with, well, it's only two of them, but I'm having problems with them paying me my money on time. So the thing is this: if I'm going to scale, and here's the plan for scaling Google My Business Listings, I'm scaling in one or these particular niches, I would say. So I have the Bounce House rental Google My Business Listing and website for the Central Florida area. Well, I am going to get as many addresses that I can in different cities, of course, in the Central Florida area just for the Bounce House rental website or Google My Business Listings, to expand the brand of that set company. And I'll explain more of this later or in another video. So the thing is this: they're going to have to pay a flat rate per location. All right. And I'm going to grandfather them in at a very low rate, very, very low rate. Just because I don't want to lose them. I think they do good business. They do good work. So I definitely want to keep them. I'm going to give them an irresistible offer, something that they can't resist. If not, then unfortunately, we're going to have to part ways. And that's going to be the next video I create, because, I'm going to create a video for them for that right after I get done with this one. So that's the idea, which is to gather as many addresses as possible for one set location, one actual business, not set location, but for one business. Gather as many Google My Business Listings addresses that I can, and from there, grow that one brand, that one company. So I'm going to require a lot from them on their end. If they can't meet up to the standards and expectations, another company will. And that's just where we are with it right now, guys. Right now, Google My Business Listing, I think this is the greatest time to actually get into Google My Business Listing. And that's why I said Facebook was a bit of me tampering with Facebook was a little bit of a mistake. Not really, because it was a part of my goals, which was to understand Google My Business Listing and then come over to Facebook and try to get understanding of that. When I went back and watched some of my earlier videos, I didn't feel bad, because I was like, well, you know what? This is something that I said I wanted to do. And sorry, guys, if you can't really see me, because I'm in the car and I'm got a bad sun reflection. Let me see it. Okay, that might help a little bit. Yeah, it does. So that's that. And so that's where we are right now. So it's a race to get to as many Google My Business Listings as possible. The way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to sit down right now. When I get upstairs in my office, I'm going to sit down, write out a budget. All right. How many business listings can I acquire per month for each brand that I currently own? How many can I acquire? Now, the first method I recommend that everybody use if you're going to do this is to do the FO method. I call that the friend outreach method. All right. So I wrote down a list of my friends, where they're located. I just pulled out my phone, wrote them down, where they're located, et cetera, et cetera. I did that. A lot of them are going to give it to me for free. As a matter of fact, I already got one friend that already he's allowing me to use his address for free. He knows what I'm doing, et cetera, et cetera. The friend outreach method. The next method I would recommend that you use is go on Facebook. Utilize your friend list based on where you're located, or based on where they're located, or just put out a Facebook ad on your on your personal page, right? Yeah, do that. That's the friend outreach method. That's part 2 of the friend outreach method. For the friend outreach method on Facebook, I'm probably going to pay $20 to $30 per address, but if they're located where I want them to be, in the cities that I need them to be located. The next method is the Craigslist method. I know I'm going a little far in detail here, but this will probably be in another video. The Craigslist method, which is just put an ad out on Craigslist. 20, not 25, but they're going for addresses. They're going actually for like $50 to $100 now. But I'm going to try to a lowball offer. I'm going to start at 25. I'm not going to go higher than 50. I'm not going to go higher than 50. But $25 to $50, that's about as much as I go. And then the post office method, which is to get a P.O. box address from the post office. So those are your options. And yes, post P.O. box addresses still do work. I don't recommend building your business on that methodology, like solely on that methodology, because that can be taken away at any given second. Because Google can easily find out who's using P.O. box addresses and eradicate those addresses from their indexing or their search engine, because it could be. I mean, they know. I know they know. It's just a matter of them shutting it down. So, but that's where we are. So I know that was a lot, and so guys, look forward to more. I don't want to say professional videos, but look for more SEO optimized videos, right? So hit the like button, hit the share button, and I'm going to be creating more content that's going to help a lot of you guys out, including myself. All right, take care.